Welcome folks, my name is Scott and this is Camp Terra, and on today's video I'm going to show you a precursor, just an introduction to my new backpack that I got, the SPO Russian Ataka-5 Raid backpack. Now hopefully I'm in an area that's not too far from my neighborhood. I'm on the Mississippi River today. You may hear some banging. Hopefully in another video we're gonna come out here and do a solo overnighter. So it's kind of like being in the river batcher of the Mississippi, but right across here, across that levee, you know, you have the suburbs of New Orleans, the Crescent City. So stay tuned and let's get into the Ataka-5. This is the SSO Russian Ataka-5 Raid backpack. It has a capacity of 60 liters. Weight is 6.6 pounds. The material is 100% nylon, Cordura 500D. It's weather resistant. It also has a waterproof shield to go on the back. We'll get to later. It is currently in the ATACS-FG Camo pattern. The price is $158, and that's for the basic army green. It's $20 extra if you want it in the ATACS-FG Camo pattern like you see here. Also, there are very little YouTube videos on this pack here. You will find videos on the SSO Russian Ataka-2 and Ataka-4 backpacks that are in English. So with that said, there were very little videos on the Ataka-5, and because there are a few videos there, but they're in Russian, and it seems like the Ataka-5, what I can garner from the research that I've done on it, is a general upgrade from the Ataka-2 and the Ataka-4. I don't know if there's an Ataka-3. I haven't found one. But right now in the USA, the only US-based reseller of Russian military SSO gear is Russian Cold Camo, and I'll put a link in the description to their website. They have a lot of good gear. Now, I spent a lot of time researching this pack, and one of the main reasons I wanted a really good pack and I wanted a big pack. I'm not necessarily a hiker first. I am mainly a camper first. I like to find really beautiful, nice areas to camp that are very minimalistic in how far I have to hike to get there. I enjoy spending time at camp, doing bushcraft, or just enjoying the area and getting some solitary peace in my life, no drama. So, and plus it just makes it all that much more better. I mean, us as bushcrafters, wood crafters, I'm a steward of the woods. I enjoy getting out in the woods. It's my battery recharge for my soul, so to speak. So when I find a place, I want to hang out there. So that's generally what I'm doing, and that allows me to carry a little bit more gear than normally, because that's what I like to do. So I was looking for a really good, tough, durable, but yet affordable backpack that could do it all. And if you've been researching really good backpacks, they're anywhere from $200 on up to $500, $600, $700. And you have those tiers where you have backpacks that are much more modern and they cater themselves to through hikers. So they're very narrow and tall, stay really close to your back. And I had one of those to start out with, but it just mean, it was a great pack. I still use it. It's the Cabela's branded Elias, and it's a 60-liter pack too. But the little mesh side pockets were just not big enough. They were busting at the seams with all the gear that I wanted to put in. So that got me looking into a lot of the tactical and military-based backpacks. So I came across this pack and was blown away. Actually, the video that sold me on this, I'll link it down in the bottom. It is the Ataka-2, not this backpack. But that video right there sold me on this pack. Okay, so let's get this off my back and let's get going with the review. Hopefully you weren't bored by that, just some general information. All right, this is the Ataka-5 backpack here. Just like I said, it's a 60-liter pack. Now, what's crazy about this, while you're looking at this, because I wasn't able to get it from the Russian Cold Camo website, which is the only U.S. Dealer that will sell the SSO military gear, I had to get this off eBay and order it from Russia. So you know how that can be. Many of the details in there did not specify exactly all the details that I really needed. But let's get to it. 60 liters. It's more or less kind of like a rucksack style. You have the so if we start from the top, what's great about the top is this top can come off completely and be used. It has straps underneath here that you can use as kind of like a fanny pack or a day pack. But okay, so we also, that information, even though the pack itself is 60 liters, they don't give the volume of the two side pouches and the carry front pouch, which are really pretty big. So let's just kind of start here. Just like I said, the pack weighs 6.6 pounds. It's not the lightest. The material is outstanding. The Cordura, this is one of the best put together packs. Everything is double stitched. And if you look at it, it's straps, and more straps. MOLLE webbing all over the pack. Okay, so in the top here, you have a zippered pouch right here. Not sure if the zippers are YKK. You know, it's a Russian product. They don't get that detailed in the description. I haven't found that out yet. But they're really big zippers, really nice. There's a flap that goes over the zipper to protect it, waterproof a little bit. And of course, I got a bunch of junk in it. But here is your, this also stows your rain fly. The rain fly comes out and goes right over the back, and it's also in camo. What that material is, it's definitely a nylon, but I'm not sure. And it stays attached in the cap, the top, so that's pretty good. Outstanding handles here, big, huge, half-inch, almost to 1-inch straps. You got one here on the back. You also have another one right here at the front. Makes toting it and picking it up and handling the pack very good. So right now I have close to about 50 pounds in it. Let's continue in the front. So as you can see, you got the MOLLE webbing, the straps. This is a detachable front pack that is awesome. And like I said, they don't give the dimensions, but I actually have a Perea the Perea Breeze mesh bivy tent, the whole tent and the stakes are packed in here, and I still have a ton. This is where I keep all my cordage. So this thing fits in here. Now, what I have in the pack, just for today, I wanted to actually pack it up so it would give you the shape, the structural integrity, the look of the pack. There's so many videos that I watch where the pack's empty and it just looks like a big rat nest mess of material and straps. You can't really get any scale or idea what it looks like filled out. So that's what I've done here. So this pack is MOLLE. There's 3 MOLLEs that go across the back here. Now your side pouches are really huge too. Okay, these are not detachable, but they go the entire length. Here we have the compression straps. There's 2 compression straps for the side pouches. You also have a loop here. Awesome tie down areas, and in this pouch is so spacious, and I still have room, but this is my Free Soldier 10 by 10 tarp, and it fits in here. Okay, so we'll put that on the side. There's also drain holes in all the side pockets and the front pocket itself. Drawstrings, so you can drawstring it, then you can buckle it, and then you can cinch it down, and that's both on the side pockets. And what's great, another feature that I loved about this that you mainly see on bushcraft related packs, and that is a pass-through pocket. So here I got my Cordura axe, and there's a pass-through. It goes right behind there and sets in there perfectly. I love that. And there's even a, and we'll get this on film too, there is another little strap that's underneath here that you can cinch it down. Moving on to the bottom of the pack, let's do this. So if we get to the bottom of the pack, there are 2 big webbing straps here, and then you have a bottom compartment strap. Big YKK zippers, more MOLLE here, and in here I just have rain slicker. It's really empty, but it's a huge, you could almost get a small sleeping bag. You could get another small tarp in here. Huge area. I love that, and you can cinch that down as well too. And it has the storm flaps as well. Then on the bottom of the pack, you can see you have your, put your straps in to carry. This is just a USGI sleeping mat that I picked up from a local army surplus, just to kind of show you and get it off the ground. All right, so we have this bad boy turned around, and as you can see, the shoulder straps are awesome. They are well padded, mesh netting pad there. You have load lifters here at the top. You can adjust this to your torso and back. There's slots that go up and down. That's outstanding. You can even take that. Then when we get down to the belt, netted mesh padded waist belt, this is sewn in, so this is not detachable, right? And there's some straps here. This is just a military MOLLE patch that I picked up and put on the front. So there's MOLLE on the front. You have your Fast-Tech buckles here. Very comfortable. Here's more of the MOLLE. So one awesome thing about this pack is that it's Russian military, and there are emergency dump style deployment. If you want to quickly get this pack off and not fight with it, you can do that. If you are in trouble, you fall in the water, you're in the swamp, you're stuck, you're going over, you need to get this pack off immediately, that's what this is for right here. And we'll get a close-up of that in just a minute. But you have them on both sides here. Okay, so here it is. Here's your close-up. So you have it on and you simply pull up, boom, it lets go. So basically how it's held on is you have these little metal, really rugged metal pieces. One's a female, one's a male, and you slide that in, and then you have a male insert that goes inside of that locks it in. Then you have a button, and you slide this little sleeve over it, and bam, it's back to normal. You have that on both sides. Another outstanding feature of the backpack are these hand straps. These are hand straps when you're walking and you want to take some of that load off. You just kind of rest and pull down, and it works in tandem with your load lifters, and you can just lean forward with your hands in these straps right here. And it is awesome for when you've been walking a while, you want to get the weight off and just kind of have a place to rest your hands and pull down on it. It takes a little bit of the weight off and can get you the little bit of extra way and help out. So that is basically it for the outside of the pack. All right, as far as inside the pack, you have 2 buckles. We'll actually have 4, 1, 2, and then right there in the back in the same place. Like I said, you can take this completely off and use it as a day pack, kind of like a fanny pack. And what's outstanding is SSO, if you look right here, here's the belt pack. Okay, so this whole top comes off, and then here's your belt pack that deploys. Okay, you also have a smaller zippered mesh pack pocket under the cap of the backpack with big zippers. This is pretty cool. You have a compression strap here with the buckle that goes from back to front. Of course, you actually have a double drawstring that goes, one's lowered here, drawstring here that goes around. Undo that one, just allows 2 points of tightening, and then you have this. And in this thing, you should see what I packed. Just like I said, I packed a lot of non-necessary gear on this trip to do this intro to the pack, just because I wanted to stuff it so you could see the integrity and the shape and the structure of how it looks. So the best thing to do that is just load it down with a bunch of sleeping bags. So that's what I did. I got 2 big sleeping bags, big sleeping mat, and that's all stuck in there, and I still had more room. So as you can see, very deep, although we're not going to be able to see. I'm going to get some more shots of this. But what's great is this has, it doesn't have the one backpack back plate for rigidity, but what it does have, it has 2 metal slats. You can see these slats, and this is what gives its structural integrity along the back, and it's really well made. These metal slats are tough. They slide down into what I call like a sheath. There's 2 Velcro points on there. They attach, and then there's a snap, so they're not going to come undone. Also, there is a spot to actually hang your water bladder with a pass-through hole if you should want a water bladder. You have a back pocket here. There's a back pocket here. You have a front mesh zip pocket on that back sleeve area. And then what's really cool is inside the pack you have a 3/4/4 divider. So what that allows is for this bottom zippered area right there, you can use that to stow your sleeping bag, and then inside you can put in the quarter divider, which sits on top, and then stack everything on top of that. And heck, that is the majority of the points. While we're showing you a little B-roll here of the inside of the pack, SSO has, they give you, I think, a dozen straps, extra straps to go anywhere on here and do anything with. I was amazed, and they're long, you can cut them down. Just really impressed with this pack. I'm going to do a long-term review on it. And then that'll be in the future. Well guys, thanks for joining me on this intro to the SSO Russian military Ataka-5 raid backpack. I hope you guys liked it. I'm gonna leave 3 or 4 different links in the bottom. One's gonna be the Russian cold camo. Just keep looking to see if you want this exact pack. The Ataka-5, it's usually sold out. The Ataka 2 and 4 are in stock. There are some videos on that, and you can see the differences between those two and this. I just find that this is a little bit better thought out, with a little bit better, it's got those side sleeves in the 2 side pockets to put your axe, the pass-through area, and a few other nice accoutrements, so to speak. So I'll leave some links down in the bottom. If you have any questions or comments about the pack that I didn't mention here in the video, please put them there in the comments. I'll do my best to answer those for you. Until next time, you guys take care. Thank you for watching. Smash that like button and subscribe, please. I am a young channel just getting started down here in southeast Louisiana, and if you like this cool little area here, I'm looking at ducks right now flying over the Mississippi River, and then in back of me we have some ships docked up and some barges. I think it'll be really cool to do a solo overnight back here. Look for that in the future, so subscribe. Thanks guys, and y'all have a great day.